So good morning, guys. This is day 7 of my 90-day diary from headshots to body shots. And I just kind of wanted to come on and talk about two things. One being family support. So when I started this journey, I asked my husband and my daughter, they asked me, how can we support you? And I said, the only thing that I'm requiring you all to do is to make your own food, because for years they have been used to me making hot meals every day, and they just come home and sit down and enjoy and get up like they at the restaurant and leave the kitchen a mess, don't put away the food and all of that good stuff. And I know that for me as a cook, I have to taste the things that I make. I'm just not going to go in and just half season or prepare a meal, because I put my all into it. We put our love into it. If you're a cook, you understand where I'm coming from. So I told them, and this is not the first time I've tried to do this, and they have said, yes, we got your back, we got your back. But after a couple of days, half of it has, a couple of days, we hungry, there's nothing in to eat, what you gonna make? And so what I would end up doing is going back to seasoning the food, cooking the food, preparing the food, tasting the food, eating the food, and then I never fasted. Now I kept saying, I know I can fast, I just need help in them not bugging me to cook. Because number one, my daughter is 14. She should be at least making a meal a week. And my husband, before we met, he was cooking me meals. So I know he know how to cook. So this time I asked them again. I said, my only request is that you prepare your own meals. Because sometimes I'm just coming in the kitchen to make me some lemon water, or just to fill up my canteen with regular distilled water. If I feel hungry and I can't handle it, and I make me a smoothie, but I'm not coming in here to cook. We got it. You don't need to worry about us. You just worry about you. Okay, this is day 7. How about I tell you, I already hear grumblings. Now, I've been going strong on my fasting for 7 whole days, and they're grumbling about what they gonna eat and how they don't know how to cook. And I say, look, I will even tell you what I do on how to make some of the meals that you enjoyed me preparing. Now they're looking at themselves. You gonna do it? I ain't gonna do it. I said, how about the both of you do it? Because my whole thing is, what if something happened to me? Y'all gonna have to fend for yourself anyway. And if I don't take control of this weight, y'all really gonna have to find somebody to take care of you. So I have stood my ground, and I have not been in the kitchen. I've had them fending for themselves. They've gone out and got food twice now in 7 days. Everything else has been grilled cheese sandwiches. I've had ingredients in the house for a pot of chili. It's cold here in Michigan. And instead of them making chili, they decided to make turkey burgers. Half of the ground turkey is still in the refrigerator, and they done moved on to greener territory. But I'm still leaving it for them to fend. So family support is crucial. And then taking a stand to do what's best for you is even more important. So that has been one of the life lessons, because oftentimes the two in the house with me would sabotage my efforts for their own personal gain. And if you don't think family will do that, think again. If you don't think your employers will do that, when they know you're trying to get yourself right, bring in all the good stuff they know you like, or say stupid stuff like, girl, you starving yourself. You don't need all of this fat storage on my body, and you tell me I'm starving myself because you see me going down. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that anymore. Period. Let me feel like I'm dying. Then I'll react. But right now, all that is happening is I'm gaining a self-confidence, clarity. I mean, this is no walk in the park at all. But I have to do something. And so that's my first point. So my second point has to do with what I attempted to do on yesterday, and I have to agree I was quite successful. I had been listening to this guy on a healthy alternative. His name is Chris James, and they talk about dry fasting. And I had never experienced that because I'm like, what is dry fasting? But it has to do with making sure, like normally when I fast, I drink water. But dry fasting means you refrain from all liquids. So that means that on yesterday, and this may sound gross, but I didn't brush my teeth. I did not bathe. And I did not drink any liquids. And you really have to be at home if you're trying to do this. Because if you are out and about and you may have a body odor or your breath may be kicking because your toxins are being released out of your mouth, you really don't want to be around nobody. But I did it yesterday. And I thought I was about to leave here. It was so intense. I felt very weak. At one point, I couldn't stop coughing. I felt a little disoriented. And all I could do was just lay down. But I garnered up enough strength to still, do some of the laundry. And my puppy, my dog, she's in having puppies. So I made sure I was tending to her and just trying to engage with the family. But I tell you what, at 12:01, I jumped in the shower. I brushed my teeth. And I felt like a rose that had been dehydrated by the sun. But then when the rain came, it opened back up and blossomed because it had hydration. That's what I experienced. But you know what? From doing that, stepping on the scale today, I lost 1.2 pounds. So dry fasting is not for the faint of heart, but I just kind of wanted to get a feel for what they meant by that. And so I ended up taking the plunge and doing it just to see what I would get out of that. And I'm glad I did. I would do it again. Probably no time soon. I got to have me some water. And I got to brush my teeth. And I got to put water on my body because that's just how I'm made. But I did experience that. And because of that also, for some reason, my lips got real dry and blistery. And I kept putting on Blistex. But skin was just coming off. And that I had never experienced anything like that. So, again, it was worth it. So I will leave you with that for now. And I will talk to you later.